Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. It's Westy night. Woo! So yeah, good lands. They're out of Traralgon, which is in Victoria's east, so the Gippsland area. They've been going now for a couple of years, and yeah, one of those breweries that sort of rose pretty quick. Got a bit of hype to them, so yeah, and they do a lot of different styles as well. Not afraid to experiment, and yeah, they seem like they're like quite a kooky bunch as well. You always see them at festivals with a fair bit of shit going on. The beer is Hey Jude. Nah, 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 nah. Good song. 6.7%, and it's Chinook, Simcoe, and Cascade. And cheers to Buddy in the chat. He's chimed in just as I was about to start. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, bloody oath. So yeah, I'm going to pour it into my Carwyn Cellars glass. Carwyn's, yeah, my favourite bar in Melbourne. I reckon they've really helped Goodland out, because I know when Goodland first started, quite often you'd see kegs of theirs in Carwyn Cellars, and that's how I actually got into them. So yeah, good pairing. So let's see how it goes. I've just finished work for the week, thank God. It was a very cruisy night till right at the end when some shit went down. So yeah, let's hope that it's all sorted. I had to leave halfway through the hurricane. So I haven't had a West Coast for a little while. One of my favourite styles, and it looks pretty good too. So it's like a burnt orange. Looks a bit darker on the screen than what it is. You can sort of see that slight orange tinge to it. About a 2-finger head, clean and clear. Carbonation's quite active, and I'd say about a medium body. Let's go a whiff. Hope everyone's having a good week so far. So I'm getting huge pine, which is good. Some pithy grapefruit. Getting a touch of like apricot as well. It's got some like caramel toffee sweetness. Biscuity as well. Hashtag pithy. I like it. Yeah, this one's sort of got a mix of like, yeah, like your caramel toffee, your bread, your biscuit. It's, yeah, good malt base. So yeah, you can tell it's going to have that malty sweetness, but then some bitterness as well. Cheers, Bolt. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. So yeah, I was actually pretty lucky to get here on time. I was meant to get out of work at about 10 o'clock, and I don't think I got home till just before 11. Cheers, Stewie. Good to see you, mate. No doubt used to it, probably on the phone. Multitasking at its finest. So yeah, it looks pretty nice, this one. I love when they've got that dark orange colour. You know, they're the sort of characteristics I like in a West Coast. Yeah, I thought you would be. Unfortunately, today, a little story. My favourite, or one of my favourite Aussie breweries, Mountain Culture, who I buy beers off every week practically. I got a slip in the mailbox today because normally their beers get left on my front porch. And I got a slip in the mailbox saying I had to go to the post office to pick up a parcel. And I just assumed that the mountain cultures weren't coming till next week. Like they were just running a bit late. And I just thought this must have been something else. I went to the post office and he brings out this box and it's absolutely saturated and it's got this like plastic sort of Ziploc bag over the top of it. And then it's got a note on there, product might be leaking. It's like, no shit. So yeah, 3 out of the 4 beers were spoilt. They obviously, someone's dropped them and they were fucked. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So now you got to go through all the shit of taking photos and sending an email and then waiting again to get the beers. So annoying. You sort of think when it's beers, like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But when they're expensive beers, they're coming from another state. And yeah, you can't go into the place to talk to someone. You got to do it all online. It's so annoying. Speaking of, Matt's from that area. I had a mountain culture parcel damaged today, dude. It's friggin' annoying. It was probably packed very well and no drama at all when it left the factory, and then some post guys probably dropped it. It was the 2 New Englands from last week. One of them was a triple and the other was a single. I think one of them I think is called Due Diligence, and the other one was I can't remember, but 2 good beers. Yeah. Anyway, back to this beer. Thought I'd share a little story. So yeah, I feel like it's definitely got that resinous pine and like grass, but yeah, it comes across more as like a citrus and stone fruit boy. There might be a touch of peach on the nose as well. Anyway, I'm going in. I'm thirsty. Cheers. Nah, on the nose, definitely not 4.7. It's quite piney. I like it. It's got like a prickly carbonation. And it's got that marmalade stickiness, like orange, grapefruit, apricot. Jammy. I reckon the bitterness is moderate, like about medium level. My little puppy's, well, he's not a puppy anymore, but he's at my feet. He's missed me. I think he wants to get up and be on camera. Yeah, I got a feeling these two are. I reckon they were part of. Yeah, you know how sometimes they'll bring out like a monthly 4-pack. Normally, when they do that, it means there's shitloads of them available. The annoying thing is their customer service team when it comes to, yeah, like, well, not really complaints, just like stuff ups with orders and that. I think they only work like Monday to Thursday or something like that. So if I send them an email, because I'm not going to send it now, I can't be fucked. It's like late Friday night. I'll probably send it tomorrow morning, and then I bet you no one will read it till like Monday, and you just hope they don't sell out of them. Because yeah, at the end of the day, that like, I mean, most of the time stuff like this has happened. I've always got a replacement. I think there was one time they couldn't do it, but they ended up. I think that time they ended up refunding me, but then giving me other beers instead. I mean, I've been a very, very reliable customer with Mountain Culture now for years. So there have been some times where stuff like this has happened, but yeah, 95% of the time, there's no problems at all. And at the end of the day, it's not, most of the time, it's not their fault. It's Australia Post. There's only been maybe one or two times they might have stuffed up the order with like a wrong beer or missing items or something like that. Generally pretty good. five, 5 out of 5 for the beard. I reckon it's looking a bit rough at the moment. It needs to be neatened up. There's a few greys either side. I'm getting old. It's funny because my little dark dog in this area, like his little his little, I don't know what you call it on a dog, that area there, like around the sort of jawline. He's got the same grey spots as I do. What do they say when when people hang around together often enough they become one? Cheers, Joey. Cheers for the transfer over. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I was just on Kyle's in the chat when I got home from work and then thought, fuck, I better get going. I got to go do this review. So yeah, I might pop back over there. At the end of the day, it depends who's up there, and at the moment, it sort of doesn't. From what I last seen, it probably doesn't interest me. I love Kyle; he's a good dude. So yeah, as it warms, it's definitely getting more bitter. Let's pour some more, shall we? And what's everyone's thoughts on the Beatles? Yes or no? Big yes for me. And great tune. One of my favourites of theirs. I think Hey Jude was a McCartney song. Correct me if I'm wrong. 11 out of 10 for the flag. Most people would have hung shit on the flag. Apparently, if you proudly display your Australian flag, you're a racist. You're scum. You're right winger. Trash. I'm proud of my country. I'm just not proud of my government. Fucking oath. I was thinking about the other day, we were talking about at work, trying to come up with like, I think it was our top 5 Beatles songs. Fucking hard work. So many good tunes. Yeah, Hey Jude was definitely one that a lot of people said. Let It Be, Come Together. Then you had some of the older ones, like I Want to Hold Your Hand. Um, what else? Lucy and the Sky of Diamonds, that come up a bit. Yeah, it was pretty cool discussion. I love talking about music with like people of all different walks of life and age groups and stuff. It's good. I like Get Back's another good one. Get back to where we once belong. That's fucking awesome, that song. Don't Let Me Down. That's what I normally say to people at work if they're about to fuck up. Mm. Yeah, I like that marmalade thing. It's a regular characteristic of some West Coast IPAs. And it's, something me and Craig always talk about it. When you get that marmalade jammy sort of quality from a West Coast. It's like sort of like a flavor notes from like citrus and stone fruit and like the sort of stickiness. What's everyone's plans for the weekend? I'm just going to get drunk. Actually, two things I want to buy. I'm going to go to the local hardware store and I'm going to get myself just a basic hand saw because I had a tree fall down and my landlord's a fuckwit and I know that I can't be bothered dealing with him having to fucking remove it and shit. And I don't have a chainsaw, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna hack at it one day when I'm bored with the handsaw. Just turn it into firewood. Um, yeah, or I could get an axe. And yeah, I want a good either a good camping chair or a good sun lounge because we're starting to get some good weather. And my backyard is freshly cut and looking immaculate. And I want to just chill in the backyard with the dogs on a nice, comfy chair in the sun. I took a photo of the backyard today and sent it to Miscellaneous because I was saying how fucking shit the weather was. And yeah, like you couldn't really tell too much by the photo, but it was pissing down rain. And then, Ghost seen the photo as well. And he goes, I want to go to Australia. It looks nice there. It was just a photo of my backyard with the lemon tree in the foreground, and then the shed off to the side, and then the big fucking gum tree and shit down the back. Backyard is very big. And have I missed a lot of comments? I think I have. No, no. That's an annoying fucking song. Reminds me of primary school. Be the sort of song you'd sing there. 0.5 out of 5. Dead to me. The only flag in Australia that's better than this flag is the boxing kangaroo. Or I like the Aboriginal flag as well. But yeah, I'm one of those types. So no matter what's happened in the past, I just unless we go unless we move away from the whole Commonwealth, I'm up for changing the flag then. But until then, just leave it. Like when they fuck around with like the national anthem and all this other shit. It's like just leave it. Paperback Writer, yes. What a tune. Do 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 do. Yes, that's another good one. Daydream Believer. I don't even think that was mentioned when we're at work talking about it. I know Paperback Writer was. Yeah, Sergeant Pepper. Lonely Hearts Club Band. Fuck yeah. I love the intro to that song. It's just like, what the fuck's going on here? Abbey Road. Yep. Well, there you go. I'm going to be reading chat for a fishing channel Saturday night. Cool. Yeah, I'm always jealous of like a lot of the UK and US peeps like hanging out with fellow YouTubers, like in their community. I don't know, like I just wish there was more Aussie beer tubers. There are some out there, but it was good the other night how Scotch Down Under was in the chat, and yeah, a few of us got to sort of talk to him. But yeah, the only shit thing is he's over in Western Australia, so it's like equivalent to New York to Los Angeles, like it's fucking miles away. Nah, don't be ignorant, buddy. We get cold weather here, brother. Yep. I like Eleanor Rigby. That's one I don't mind. That would be probably top five for me. But Hey Jude's definitely up there. They just got so many fucking awesome songs and like they change it up heaps. Oh, it is too. Yeah. No wonder it wasn't mentioned. Fuck, you got me good there. I was seriously was thinking it was a Beatles song, but yeah, it definitely isn't. Yeah. Cheers, Slurp. Good to see you, brother. She's late night here, mate. Nearly Saturday morning. Hope all is well on the Isle. I think I've still got a video of yours. I haven't watched the last one. Got to check that out. I think were in Liverpool. You were somewhere on the mainland. I'm pretty sure it was Liverpool. It's a good community. I love the whole, yeah, like when the different global regions of beer all come together. It's great. It's good when you go in an American stream and you see heaps of the UK folk and vice versa. Cheers. And pardon the background noise from my dog. I've got one dog itching right up against me and another dog sitting at my knee, just like staring at me. So, yeah, I've only got a little bit left. I'm going to save for a photo. So, yeah, 6.7 West Coast IPA. Hey Jude, brilliant name. By Goodlands out of Traralgon in Gippsland. I would give this I'm going to say a 4.2 out of 5. It's decent, but yeah, I'd say solid. Good word for it. A solid Westie, but doesn't like rock my socks. I just felt like probably needed a bit more oomph with the malt and the bitterness. Um, I don't know, like it was piney and resinous, sort of on aroma and up front, but yeah, it didn't have that sort of pine and bitterness that sort of lingers on and really like yeah, sort of punches you in the face. Um, yeah, like it's good. It's just not great, if you get what I mean. I mean, 4.2 is still a good score, especially for a single Westie boy. But yeah, I've had some really good beers from Goodland. They've done some brilliant dark stuff lately. I've had a couple of impy stouts. I think I had a barley wine. They're probably, I reckon they're probably known for their hazies and their dark beers. They even do like quite a few lagers and that now. Like I think they brought out a fest beer for Oktoberfest. I reckon they had a Kolsch, maybe like a dark lager. They definitely push the boundaries though. Like they're always experimenting and doing different styles. So good on them. Now, where the fuck am I up to? Oh, as in the difference in time. I thought you were saying as in like the comment that Australia is always hot. Like, yeah, I get that a lot. Australia is always hot, and oh, your winters must be like our summers. That's what I was sort of thinking. Sorry, dude. Because yeah, people say that shit all the time, and it's like, dude, I live in southwest Victoria. It's like close to Antarctica. It's fucking cold as. Baboon. Speaking of baboons, I need to get back to the zoo. The old Melbourne Zoo. It's a great place. I love the any sort of monkey or ape, or should I say gorilla. Very enjoyable to watch. You just sit there all day watching those fuckers getting around. Yeah. Yeah, the old fire pit. Fucking oath. I've got an old washing machine that's got the drum inside that's going to be perfect for the fire. I just haven't taken it apart yet. I always find the old washing machine drums, they're fucking awesome for fire pits. Well, there you go. Speaking of knowledgeable. Yeah, how good is it? Yeah, he was close. The old cum rag. Yeah. I've heard a similar to one to that recently. It's good. He lives in the mass of the IOM. Oh yeah, you just don't understand how many times I get it, dude. And I'm like, oh, you ignorant fuck. I just feel like there's so many Americans out there that, I mean, yeah, like obviously there's a lot of knowledgeable ones, and ones that know that there's other countries out there that exist apart from their own, but there are some that it's just like, oh, man, you really need to think outside the box and realize there's other countries out there and cultures. Yeah, there's a few people in mass in the beer community do, but the main one that comes to mind would be like Eric. So he's known, he's got it so many different names for his channel. It's like Massachusetts Beer Reviews or Thomas Medal 75, I think. Um he does like beer reviews, but he also does like whiskey, tequila, and he plays in a metal band as well. Like he's a drummer. He also plays guitar. Yeah, you would have probably seen him around. You've also got John Anally, Georgia Beer Reviews. So he's originally from Georgia, but I'm pretty sure he's in Mass now as well. Um, who else is up there? I was about to say Buddy's up there, but your Buddy. There's a couple of beer guys, and then you've got Bumpy. Bumpy's in New Hampshire. Tanner's in Rhode Island. Um, yeah, that's probably as far as sort of the New England area goes. They're sort of the main ones that come to mind for me. Hmm. So yeah, I might wrap this up. I'm thirsty for another beer, and I need to take a photo of this one and yeah, see how the night progresses. I might jump on someone's panel or yeah, do something else briefly, but I'm probably not going to have too late of a night because yeah, I always enjoy if I'm around Saturday morning and there's people doing streams in the UK and the US. I love getting involved if I don't have anything on. So yeah, you're probably more likely to see another review from me in about I don't know whenever I wake up, probably anywhere from about 6 or 7 hours to about 10 hours from now. I'm thinking about doing. I've got Kicks Brewery out of Sydney. They're relatively new. They've just brought out 4 new beers. I think it's a Fest beer, a Doppelbock, a hazy, and a West Coast. And I thought I might do all 4 of them as like a Kicks showcase. I thought that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, if I could go through the night and continue on for hours, I would, but I know I'll get sleepy. The joys of the bloody time difference. Yeah. Tequila is probably one of my weaknesses when it comes to alcohol. Like I've had some very bad nights on it. So yeah, if someone wants to like mess me up, say if we're at a club and you want to like just ruin me, just fucking yeah, get a couple of shots of tequila and I'll be like, oh fuck yeah, let's do it. But then I'll be fucked. I normally I do that with people with Jaeger bombs and Sambuca because I can just put them down non-stop. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's particular areas of Australia that are always hot, but it's only like a sort of certain part of the country. There's just so many people out there that just assume that Australia is like awesome weather everywhere all year round, and certainly isn't the case at all. In our state, we even get snow. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, if it's at that time and I'm around, I'll jump in, dude. Did he? Yeah, I shouldn't have said ruined me. I should choose my words more carefully. Fucking Diddy. Isn't he in some strife? Cheers, Wilco. Good to see you, brother. Hope all's well. You are on the beers tonight or what? Got that fire going? We'll have to catch up, dude. I know you're probably keeping a bit quiet the next few weekends. I was considering going to the Carwin. I've got an event on next week, and it's like some all day breakfast birthday thing. I think it was like 10 years of Carwin or something. I thought, oh, that would be fucking awesome. So, yeah, for those of you that don't know, Mark Wilkinson in the chat is one of my like friends from home. So, yeah, it's always cool to see a extremely familiar face in the chat. And he's a good Melbourne Demons supporter like myself. Yep, no worries, dude. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. The only thing with our ski fields is it's fucking very, very expensive. You can pretty much go to New Zealand for like a practically a week, pay for accommodation, ski, all that sort of shit, and you're up for about the same money as just to go to the local ski slopes here for like a day or two. But yeah, I'm going to scoot off. Thanks everyone for chiming in. And yeah, there'll be no secondary beer review tonight like last night. That was very fun, but yeah, I'm saving myself for tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for hanging, and we will see you again soon. Cheers.